Had a little technical hitch there. Hopefully everybody's found the stream okay. Yeah, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good any time of day. It's Wednesday, 16th of March, I think. And this is Daystreaming. We've got Jenn Grant coming up to join us in a couple of songs time. I'm going to play a couple of things just to get things going. But let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if there's anything that you want to hear from myself or Jenn. I'm going to start with a track from the last record. This is Grace.
That you roared. The storm upturned, the copper beach, the couch is still. We tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all, the grace that you hold. You send me out in the cold, oh, to a cold talk, as much as you'd ever hold. Is it enough? Is the infinite sin? They'll never cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unmoored. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you would rather hear? I see it all, the grace that you stole. You send me out in the cold, oh, to a cold talk, as much as you'd ever hold. You send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough.
Grace from the last album. Okay, I can settle down now. Had a little technical panic there for a moment, but it seems to be under control as far as I can tell. See some Nova Scotia, some Vancouver, some Burnley out there. Yeah, let us know where you're watching from. If you like the stream, please do share it. It helps to bring it to new folks. Yeah, I'm going to play one more from that last record. About being a little bit oblivious to the good things in life that you have. And it's called All We Know.
All we know is, all we know is, all we
we know. All we know. And relax. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We're going to welcome now our very special guest. It is the one, the only, Jenn Grant. Jenn, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. That was beautiful.
Thanks
for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Yeah, we're zooming in now to Nova Scotia. I guess Echo Lake, is that where you live?
That's right, or Lake Echo as we call it, but we're up to
Okay.
You know.
I'm probably like getting Lake Echo and Echo Beach.
Well, this studio is called
confused.
Echo Lake actually, so
that'll be it.
You're right. The studio is Echo Lake.
But you don't necessarily live like in the studio.
I don't. I live across the hill.
Across the hill? You've got your own
small
hill?
It's just a small
Amazing.
hill.
Is it
Yeah.
Hill Echo or Echo Hill?
It's just Echo Hill or Hill Echo.
Echo.
Nah, it's just the yard. It's just the yard.
Amazing. And it's so perfect that there's a studio in a place named Echo anyway, in
Yeah.
general, I guess.
So perfect, yeah.
Next to Delay Pond and Reverb Road. So many gags to be had. How are you doing?
I'm good. I just did a little meditation in front of my fireplace.
Beautiful.
I thought I was be doing a yoga video, and then it was a meditation, and I was like, "Oh, this is great. I just have to lie here," and I did that.
You zoned in.
And then I was gonna make some tea, and I forgot, which I often do, is I boil a kettle and then I don't make the tea. So trying to get over that. I'm okay.
You seem pretty good. You seem pretty
And-
calm as well, which is
Thanks. I've got a.
you know.
This is a blanket.
Yeah.
This is a mala.
What's the mala?
It's like a bead of meditation. It's like a meditation string.
Okay.
I sound like I do a lot of chill stuff, but really I'm just been incorporating these things so I will like bring the nerve system down.
It's working. I feel like it's rubbing off on me. Like I feel kind of more relaxed
Yeah?
already. And
Oh,
I
good.
did the opposite. I like got some coffee right before. So
Oh
I'm just
man.
zipped-
Yeah, I
zipped
really
right
love
up.
coffee, and tomorrow I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do like a half calf.
Oh yeah. Be extra mellow. You got some forgetting to make tea solidarity from Jacqueline. So,
Hey, Jacqueline.
you're not the
Sweet,
only
thanks.
one. You're not the only one. But it's a treat to have you. Like I'm really, really excited to get you on the
Thanks.
show. I know you from back in Halifax days, and I just remember like when I was like right before I decided like I'm gonna start playing music in Halifax. I remember like Dreamer, your song being on the radio, and like driving around the city with somebody who'd like played on that record. I was like, that's so cool. You know, it's like famous people, and it's just that like that song is very evocative for me of a very particular time in Halifax, and kind of like that shift over into playing music, and so it was cool getting to know you as well over the years as well, and now you get to be on my show.
This
So
is
welcome.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. What have you been up to of late?
We have two kids, my husband Dan Ledwell and myself. We have a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, and so we're very busy raising those children. We also went out for dinner last night, and it was great. Then Danny, he's celiac, and he got some gluten in his food, so we had a bit of a rough night last night.
Okay.
And then, so I'm just processing that. And, I had a piano lesson today, and we just got the master for my new record today that I just finished making a Canadian collaboration record.
Okay.
Yeah. So, very excited about that, and I'm going on tour with Blue Rodeo in a couple days. Not till Tuesday.
Not that much.
So
Not that much happening then.
6 days. Yeah, everything is
Amazing.
good. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and for the people
Yeah.
watching, there is a link to Jenn's website in the video description, so you can see all of the info on dates and stuff there, I imagine.
I think so. Yes, absolutely.
Well, would you like to play us a song?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was gonna play, but I just recorded a cover of "Crazy," originally by Willie Nelson.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
made famous by Patsy Cline. So those are two of my favorite artists, and I made a video for it and stuff. It's gonna come out on Friday, and I'm gonna play it now, and I haven't played it yet before.
Well,
So
we've
we'll
got
give
your
it a
back.
whirl. Okay, thanks, guys. Actually, difference. You know what? I was like, no, I was gonna play a different song, but I've already introduced this now, so I may as well do it, right? Yeah. No, you know what? Can I go back? I'm going back on my word.
You're my guest.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
You're my guest. Okay, what I actually was gonna do, I will play that today. I have a couple songs I want to play, but this song is what I meant to play first, and it's called "Happy Birthday, Baby." And I wrote 2 songs. I have a song for my older son Gus. I have another song for my son Hank called "Hank Moon." And this was a first song I wrote for him, and the only one so far. I wrote it in Nashville with my friend Robin Delento, actually. And she was great at kind of getting me to put my experience of kind of preparing for and experiencing childbirth and the first months around having created a person who lives outside of your body, which I found to be very mind-bending, but also very beautiful. And some of it is depicted in this story song. I threw stones out into the ocean, making wishes for you just to come on home. I knit 5 whole sweaters on the couch by the window on my own. I was baking shortbread cookies until they had to cut me open at Christmas time. I was listening to Patrick Watson and Gregory Alan Isaacoff while your heartbeat was dropping. Oxygen was on the blue-eyed she was drawn and scared and stoned and hanging on. I've loved you for so long. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, happy birthday, baby. I picture you as a young man, climbing trees, chopping wood in the summertime. Find someone, tell them you love them, bring them home and I'll tell them about when your heartbeat was dropping. Oxygen was on the blue-eyed she was drawn and scared and stoned and hanging on. I've loved you for so long. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, happy birthday, baby. Oh, happy birthday, baby. Oh, happy birthday, baby. Oh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. So lovely. Oh. Yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I know that my sister-in-law is watching. Well, she usually is. I'm assuming she is and she's a new mother. So maybe there's some,
well.
experiences
I
to
wonder.
share.
I wonder how new.
6 months. I think today
Okay.
even, potentially.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
happy 6 months.
Happy 6
You
months.
did it.
Yeah.
Yes. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, you're a few years in. You've got the experience.
Oh yeah. 6 months is a good place to be. Once you hit 6 months, you're like, okay,
This is how this works.
I think this is gonna be all right.
There you go, Leah. You're set. Amazing. Just a little bit of housekeeping for the regular viewers and the new viewers alike. This is a listener-supported stream. There is a link in the video description to support, and you can support by PayPal, Interac here in Canada, or credit card, and 50% of the donations every week go to the guest artists. Thanks to everyone who's already been donating and has donated every week. It is much appreciated and has kept this thing going for nearly 2 years, which is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a little future segue whenever the time is right for that. But you were just saying beforehand that you're about to go off on tour.
I am going on
How
tour
are you feeling?
with my kids.
You're going to take the whole troop.
I'm going to take my husband, we're going to play together, and my sons. And Kim Harris is coming to watch the kids with her girlfriend Olivia Fader and their dog Ducky. That's what's happening.
That is a crew.
Yeah, that's
Apparently,
a crew right there.
just hearing from my mum that Lily is transfixed. My little niece.
She's transfixed right now?
Yes.
And her
work.
name is Lily?
Her name is Lily. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it'd be focusing on Grandma Jenny. But, I mean, now there's also Lily.
You
Get
can
the
focus
whole
on all
family.
of them. The whole lot.
Hello. Hi, baby girl.
What's going on? Amazing. But you're going to take your babies, all of the babies, the Kim
Yes.
Harris baby, the Dan Ledwell baby, the Ducky baby
Yeah.
on tour. And how many
That's
dates? How many dates is this for?
A lot. I mean, well, they're divided into sections, which is nice. The first section is the East Coast, so there's like a bit of, I think there's like 5 shows, and then we're home for like maybe 5 days, and then we get into the van, not with Kim, unfortunately, and Olivia, but just us and the kids. We're gonna drive to Ontario and do. We'll be gone for about 20 days. I don't know how many shows there are, but there's some shows definitely. And they're all really, big rooms and stuff. A lot bigger than I'm used to. Probably 100 times the size of what I'm used to myself. So I was trying on some clothes today, and I've decided to go with the most sparkly things that I have.
Yeah, maybe like bigger clothes as well, if it's bigger rooms.
They are bigger. There's a
So,
coat, and it goes like this,
yeah.
and there's like fringe, and it's all silver. So I think that's just the way forward.
Yeah. Is it any
Yeah.
of it outdoors, or it's all...
No, they're all inside. They're all like arenas and stadiums and
Ooh,
stuff.
exciting.
And except for Massey Hall, I think is like the smallest.
Oh yeah, it's part of that
Place.
place.
So there's 2 nights at Massey Hall. I know. But I did a co-bill at Massey Hall. It was like the biggest show I ever did. So
Beautiful.
don't play a show for 2 years. Go on tour with this band and play.
That's the way
these
to do
giant
it.
Rooms.
No,
Just get out there.
exciting.
Yeah, I mean, why not? So yeah, and then I'll go back in November for the West Coast
Okay.
with them.
Amazing.
Yeah,
So yeah, people,
December.
I know we've got a few people watching all over Canada here, so yeah, make sure you get down to those shows if they're in your
Yes, please.
particular neighborhoods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please do.
And you'll be playing some new material from that, from the aforementioned. That means before, right?
Aforementioned.
That means aforementioned.
Yes, you
you're
got
in
it.
the aforementioned club. I'm in the aforementioned,
club.
which is correct. I'm sure my
Oh.
mum has an opinion on this. Anne Crabtree, aforementioned
Please.
or aforementioned? It's maybe one of those things where like I've read it, I never heard it, and then I just say it wrong.
I think she
Maybe-
needs to chime in.
Yeah, come on, Anne.
Let us know.
Aforementioned, your aforementioned album. You'll be playing tracks from this. Will it be released in time for? I guess if it's in
No,
2
it
days'
won't.
time, probably not.
No, it's not going to be released until I think 2023.
Okay.
And but I have made up 2 different set lists for. I'm going to kind of rotate them, and I have 2 new songs on each set list.
Okay. It's nice, like
I'll be
that little tease, a little tease of the new material.
Yes.
That's the way to do
and
it.
a little, yeah. And it's good. It adds a nice energy of excitement and fear for me to do that. So excited and scared.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So Anne
Gonna be
Crabtree.
great. I'm really excited.
Anne Crabtree
You're what?
thinks Anne Crabtree thinks
Yes.
dress on the 4. But maybe
Aforementioned.
it's like a North American British thing. I don't know.
So wait, how do you say it again?
I would say aforementioned.
And she thinks that's correct?
Yes.
Oh my
You think
goodness.
that's crazy. Segue.
Aforementioned. I mean, I'll say aforementioned I'll say it forever.
If you're going to say it like that, you'll have to say it with a British accent, though.
I can't do that.
I can't. I simply can't.
Simply can't do that.
But then my sister thinks she would say it like you, so I don't know.
Oh, well, my goodness.
It
I've
really
heard the
doesn't
family.
matter. Different
What
opinions.
about Grandma Jenny?
She doesn't know how to use the chat yet. Somebody needs to teach Grandma how to use the chat. Come on, we need
Grandma
Grandma's opinion
Jenny.
on this.
I want to play a song. I want to
Yes.
make up a song for Grandma Jenny. Should
Yes.
I just make one up?
Just make
Okay,
one
I'll
up.
just make one up. Where is Grandma Jenny right now?
She's in Burnley.
Burnley?
Burnley.
And that's in England, right?
That's in England.
She was the most beautiful babe in Wait. Okay, wait, we have to start again. Shh. She was the most beautiful babe in Burnley, and everybody knows that her name was Beautiful Jenny. Beautiful Jenny. There you go. How's
Making
that?
my day. You're
I mean-
making my day.
Could do that 10 different times, 10 different ways.
Yeah.
I just want her approval so bad.
I'll make sure to get a report back to you.
This is my grandmother's ring, Nana Polly.
Nice. Beautiful. The most beautiful ring in Lake
in this
Echo Lake.
area.
Lake Echo Lake.
This was my grandfather gave this to my grandmother in the 30s, and this stone was supposed to look like kryptonite because it was when Superman was very popular.
Oh. So is that
Very dangerous.
So who was it trying to keep away?
I know it's a bit of a story I have to figure out.
Who was the Superman in this scenario
Jenny. What's that?
Yeah, who was the Superman in this scenario that we're trying to weaken?
Yeah,
But-
I mean,
Is your granddad Lex Luthor?
no, Grampy Dan Dan.
Would you like to play us another song?
I would. Maybe your Grandma Jenny would actually like this song. So this is the cover. This is called Crazy. It's a very famous song, and I will just try to do it justice in some way. So yes, it's gonna. I had recorded it. I made a video for it. It's coming out on Friday. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Loving you. Give it a whirl there, anyways.
Beautiful. I think you did a wonderful job. A wonderful.
Thank you. Oh,
It's-
thank you.
Such a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's magic. So Willie Nelson wrote that? You were
Yeah,
saying?
in 1967.
But just feels just as fresh now as it ever did. No, it does feel like one of those like very, very
Yeah.
timeless
Yeah,
pieces. Yeah,
absolutely.
lots of yellow hands coming your way through the
Oh,
internet.
that's great.
And
Oh,
yeah, and if
thanks.
anybody has
Thank
any
you.
questions or requests for Jen, please type away. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. It's a welcoming space here. You have something coming up this Friday. Would you like to tell
Yes.
the folks?
That's
folks
right.
back
On
home about it.
Friday, I am hosting an online concert, and the link is on my social media, and it's to raise money for a foundation called Sunflower of Peace, and that's for Ukraine, of course, and it's for frontline workers to be provided with medical kits and just medical whatever they need. So I'll have the link for direct to the charity on the bio area or whatever on the show. It's going to be through YouTube, and so yeah, you could set a reminder now if you wanted. It's on my Facebook page. It's on my link in my bio. It's on my stories. It's on Twitter. It's like
It's
I
in
put it
all
everywhere.
of the places,
So,
and I've
yeah, it's
just put
everywhere,
the link
yeah.
in the YouTube chat, so anyone
thank
can
you so
hit
much.
that and
Yeah, so
and set a reminder. Go and set a reminder right now. If it's going to work best if you're in North America because it's 7 p.m. over.
Yeah.
Oh well, 7 p.m. Atlantic time, so that's only going to be 3 hours difference for the UK. So it'll actually be 10 p.m. in the UK. So it's actually quite
that's kind of a
reasonable.
nice time.
Yeah, it's a nice
could have a
time.
little-
Like a Friday night.
like have a little sip of something,
Have a
maybe
little sip of something.
hear a little bit of music, and maybe I'll bring my dogs. Probably not.
It's risky,
and,
but maybe they could have like a little in out. Like
Yeah, they could.
if you've got somebody to walk them, deliver them.
Whatever gets the people there.
Yeah.
If that's what they want.
Let us know what you want. Do you want
What do
you want puppies in the stream? But yeah, do tune in. The link is there in the chat, and I put it into the video description on YouTube and Facebook as well. So if you miss it now, you can go and check it there.
Would love to see you. Would love to see everyone.
Yeah, pop in there, folks. But yes, that will be lovely, I'm sure. So will you be playing by yourself? Will Danny be joining you? Will there be some?
Danny won't be joining me, actually. I'll be playing by myself. But also that organization, from some very reputable sources, that's like a very good, not a huge organization,
Yeah.
but one of the ones that I've heard is a good place to send your money. Yeah, makes more. It sort of makes a difference where you send the money. I think some of the bigger organizations, they can't go as far with what you're sending.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So
Beautiful. Yeah, so tune in, folks. Tune in, set those reminders. But also, everybody seems to want puppies now since you brought the puppies up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll do what I can. Okay, sure. Fine, that's a yes.
Pamela, Jake, you can have puppies. You've been granted permission.
Okay.
Would you like to play us another song?
Oh, sure. Okay, I'm going to unveil a brand new song.
Whoa! Exclusive.
So,
Daystreaming
new stuff going on here.
exclusive.
I wrote the song with Kevin Drew. If you know him, he has a band called Broken Social Scene.
Yeah, I might have heard of them.
Yeah. And
Pretty
he's
cool.
the best. He's my soul brother. It's a song about growing up. It's sort of about my childhood. It's about one aspect of my childhood. But particularly my father. And it's called Lion's Mane. Wearing a lion's mane and a dress from the 80s. She cut you like a stained glass till you fell out of the frame. I was a secret disaster. I was sitting on your knee. I was just a kid then, but I wanted more daddy. It's a long way back if you don't believe where you go. I see you coming. I will find you when the shadow speaks. When you come around, there'll be no chains around me. You always had a new car, driving from the window. Big house with the front yard. You were God from the get-go. My mama always loved you, and she carried it on her back. Everybody shouting, trying to claim that they lost track. You always look back when you don't believe where you go. I see you coming. I will find you when the shadow speaks. When you come around, there'll be no chains around me. You doubled up in beds, that's where we up and left. That's what you did. That's what you did. I waited up in my bed after you left. That's what I did. That's what I did. But now that I'm older and I know what I know, I'm gonna tuck my kids in at night. Gonna be there for the morning glow. And maybe you were never there when I needed you most. But I'm the woman that you made, and I gotta be fair, so I gotta say thank you. Long way back if you don't believe where you go. I see you coming. I will find you when the shadow speaks. When you come around, there'll be no chains around me.
Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Debut, no big deal.
Whew. Right in the feels. Got me right in the feels. No, that's magnificent. Thank you. Thank you, Jen.
Oh, you're
Thank you for
welcome. You're
playing that
welcome.
amazing song. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
It's been a treat. I think the folks back home have enjoyed it in all their respective homes.
Great.
By the look of it.
Good. Thank you, everybody, so much.
And yeah, go everybody again. I'll post that link in the chat again one more time for for the concert for Aid for
Great.
Ukraine. So that link is there, so you can click that, set a reminder if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, check in the video description on Facebook for that link if you want to see that. 7 p.m. Atlantic time, which is 8 p.m. here in Montreal, 10 p.m. in the UK, 11 p.m. in Germany. I'm learning all the time zones.
That's great.
Getting them all down. But Friday night. So yeah.
Thank you.
Grab
Yeah,
a glass
thank
of
you so
wine,
much.
watch that.
Oh, let's do it together.
Yeah, everybody.
I love drinking wine. Okay?
And I
love it.
I got the time zone wrong. It's 6 p.m. in Montreal. It's nice and early.
Oh, it's so early.
It's so early. Oh my gosh.
Get a pizza.
Yeah, get a pizza. Watch the stream.
I will be entertaining.
Yeah, and there might be puppies. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Dan. The only way there won't be is if Danny is like, "There's no puppies," and that is what he's gonna say. But I'm just gonna put them back there. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
Yeah, people
actually.
appreciate it. I don't know. We've had a few dogs
Well,
on the streams over the.
Blast
over
them
the
with
years.
my kryptonite ring.
Yeah, easy.
It's no problem.
Well, thank you again so much. We're gonna say goodbye to Jen now. I'm gonna keep going and play a few more songs.
Can't wait to hear them.
Yeah. And yes. So thank you. Goodbye, Jen.
Bye bye, everyone.
That's Jenn Grant, everybody. You'll see her on Friday though, when you pop into her stream. That was such a treat. So beautiful. Getting some questions here. Oh, I see the questions now. Well, Jen will maybe be watching in the YouTube. Jen, if you are watching in the YouTube, Karen has a question for you. So maybe she will see and respond. It's okay, Karen. I'll check with her afterwards. I'll make sure I get you a response. I'm gonna keep going, play a few more songs. I'm gonna turn the old where's the button for this? Turn the requests on. And I'm gonna start with a track that I played. I learned it for a birthday stream for a cafe in Germany run by a fellow from Greece by the name of Anastasis, and he requested that I learn this song for it, and it's a beautiful song by an artist named Arletta. So I'm gonna play it. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch particularly, there is a whole like widget below the screen in the About section where you can like see all of the songs that I can play and choose something. Or if you're not, feel free to just type something into the chat on YouTube and Facebook, and I'll see if I can get to it. And if I can't, like maybe I'll learn it. It's happened. It's happened before. It will happen again. This is Taishia Vradia. Apologies in advance for my pronunciation. I'm gonna make sure I have the lyrics to hand as well because, you know, why risk it? My crutch.
Ακόμα κι αν φύγεις για το γύρο του κόσμου, θα είσαι πάντα δικός μου, θα είμαστε πάντα μαζί. Και ρε θα μου λείπεις, γιατί θα είναι η ψυχή μου το τραγούδι της ερήμου που θα σ' ακολουθεί. Τα ήσυχα βράδια η Αθήνα αναβεί σαν μεγάλο καραβί που θα σ' μέσα κι εσύ. Και δεν θα σου λείπω γιατί θα είναι η ψυχή μου το τραγούδι της ερήμου που θα σ' ακολουθεί. Ακόμα κι αν φύγεις για το γύρο του κόσμου, θα είσαι πάντα δικός μου, δεν είμαστε πάντα μαζί. Και δεν θα σου λείπω γιατί te thane simu to trodi te serimu pusa sakoluthi Cavradia da per nei fotismeno te soes moto treno potassa mesa che sei che deza sulibu e a te thane ipsimu to trodi ti sirimu potassa colu
Arleta, Taisi Havradia. What a beautiful song that is. And Anastasis is watching. Hi, Anastasis. Thank you for introducing that song to me. The Quiet Evenings. Ooh, beautiful. I have to spend a bit of time though working on my whistling to like look cool whilst whistling. Whilst whistling. I got whistling and listening confused, which I don't know if it's possible really. Gorgeous song. That I really love. So thank you for the introduction. I'm going to play a few more. And yeah, for anyone who's new to this, I stream every Wednesday, same time, and often have guests. And next week we have a return guest, as requested by Wan Yu in Taiwan. For Mr. Jake Nickel is going to be returning, an incredible artist, sort of from Newfoundland, I guess. I think I saw him in the chat earlier. So he's with us. So I don't know what to do with those two bits of information. Jake, you can talk about being excited to come on or something and seeing these people again. It's going to be fun. Let me know what you want to hear, people. I have a few things planned, but always up for changing as we go. But yeah, Jake Nickel, beautiful artist, just put out an album as part of the RPM challenge where in the month of February you're challenged to just record a whole album. Yeah, and for those of you who've been watching for a while, he's the artist who we had an outdoor stream. He was sitting out in the garden, and it was super beautiful. And there was a bunch of like cockerels in the background, I think, birds singing and stuff. Okay, new song. Next song. I'm gonna play a song that was requested by Corinna last week, which means I guess I should have put it in the request widget thingy. But this is from the last album, and it's about just like trying to believe that you can always do better. Jake, there's Jake. He had a good time with the birds. Like, however terrible things are, you can always work to improve it. It's called Better. So this is for Corinna.
our poor relations, too many times we really ought to know better. Who pulled the golden sheets sweet and make it bit sweet, or us obliged to be better. And each and every night gets sewn in the seams and wash it off, can't 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 wash it off, and oh. Better.
That's better. What comes next? That's the question, though. What do you want to hear, people? Thank you for the applause. I'm gonna play an oldie. This is from the first EP, but it's also on one of the live records. It's about trying to keep your head up. It's called Back Out. But before that, actually, I think it might be time for the wildlife camera action this week, and I'm gonna need Mum's help again here for the word for otter droppings. What's the word for otter droppings again, Mum? Because we found out there was an otter in my mum's garden in Burnley. Well, close to Burnley. Grandma lives in Burnley. Mum and Dad live close to Burnley. But we found out there was an otter in the garden because she's got a wildlife camera, night vision wildlife camera in the back garden, and quite unexpectedly spotted an otter in there. And so she had an otter expert come around and watch the footage and scour the property for signs of any other otter action in the vicinity. And she's like, if you find otter poo and you pick it apart and it smells like jasmine tea, then it's an otter. And if it smells like poo, then it's not. But because of this, the otter expert found some otter droppings at the top end of the garden, so they decided to put a camera near there. And sure enough, we got a little otter by the stream. Just hanging out. It's beautiful. And it's amazing how it has glowy eyes. I guess that's just the night vision camera. Important update in Mum's Badger Cam. La loutre. Yeah, it's la loutre en français. But now I'm going to play Back Out. And I did show you the little snow video at the start of the thing today. I thought I put a new video in there. Doesn't matter. I didn't. Point being, that snow is now beginning to melt. That's from a few weeks ago, and it's going to be 15 degrees tomorrow. The snow is melting, as are all of the dog turds that have been laid over the course of the winter. So it's always an interesting smelling time this time of year. Anyway, this is Back Out. Enough poo talk. So much poo talk. My apologies.
Back out in sights to roll, wake up the clay. And since you've found what you might need, let's just leave it there. A slight lapse of better judgment that can't concentrate, but only want to get out of this skin for a time and feel the freeze. Wake up your foolish heart. This is more than just pride. You're slamming doors just to scare the monsters that you'd create yourself. You'd feed on the maledictions and scratch out my nights. But you're pushing on into the shallows. You can make it still. Blackout a time change. No, you won't find. You won't find. You won't find a hopelessness in this. Celebrate, and you won't find. You won't find. You won't find a heart bleeding all outside, and you won't find. You won't find. You won't find a hopelessness in this. Back out. I'm gonna play a couple more for you. Just before I do, a little note on the donations. Where is that? Am I making this work? I'm having trouble with all my technology today, quite frustratingly. Yes, to say that with the donations, as well as doing just the weekly thing, there's a lot of you that donate every week, and it's amazing that you do that. But to make life easier for you, in theory, there's actually a monthly donation option. So when you go to the link in the video description and you click the PayPal credit card donations section, there's an option in there to do a monthly thing, so you can just automate it and make it easier for yourself if you want to. The video isn't working, so we're gonna move right along, move swiftly along. One day I'm gonna have like a whole tech team that just does all this stuff for me. They'll just be like hanging out in my house the whole time, and then once a week they'll appear and I'll let them out of the cupboards and they'll come here and they'll just like run all this equipment for me. It'll be much smoother. I'm gonna play two more. There's room within that if there's one request that anybody wants to hear. Get it in there now before it's too late. But I'm gonna play one from the last record. I showed you the orchestral version of it last week, but I'm just gonna play it solo today. It's called Once, and it's about trying to be present, which I think most of the first record is actually about. And this goes out to all of you. Life in a Glass House,
Request has been made. Noted.
Soft exhaust seeps, chill makes you creep. A tide will decipher all. Step string sweet, the concrete feet, a purpose that follows the fall. Fight that need to go by feel. The voices that count will call. You're back on the right side now. Burn through the middle, but you stick to the sides and crawl the right shore of the arm. When drained of all experience, you're crashing lines again. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. When faith is lost, all signs of you are gone. But the worst of it, you won't fight it alone. As alone as you'd like, when drained of all experience, you're crashing lines again. But speak some months of cowardice, stay silent just the same. But once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. No, once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know.
Once. What a treat. What a treat it is to do this every week. Boop. Seriously, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in every week. It means a lot, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm just so glad that like I'm playing music at home, but kind of with people in the process as well, which is it's a wonderful thing. And I will be doing it every week until, until, I don't know, forever. Just for absolutely ever. Jen's in there. Say thank you to Jenn, everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Jenn. It's been just wonderful. Wonderful having you here. I'm going to switch over here to this here other camera that is just not fitting properly. Oh, everything's falling apart today. I apologize. There we go. That's more appropriate. That way you can see the piano, which is presently not turned on. Yeah, it's been an absolute treat to do this. I really love doing it. I will do it forever. It's a promise. As long as I can. Anyway, as long as I'm not on tour. But this is a request from Anna for a Radiohead song that I hadn't even ever thought of, and then my friend Sydney was talking about how he just loves the clarinets in it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to learn that song. And then looked into it, and it like starts with this really weird chord. This, what is it? That. An A minor major 7th. Just fiddle faddling all day. Because you've got an A minor, and you would usually have like an A minor with a minor 7th, but with a major 7th. It's pretty funky sounding, very jazzy. It's an expensive chord, as Nev Clay would say. But yeah, this is Life in a Glass House for my sister. Okay, yes. Yes, like that. I remember how this goes.
Once again, I'm in trouble with my only friend. She is paper in the window pane. She is putting on a smile, living in a glass house. Once again, packed like frozen food in battery hands. Think of all the starving millions. Don't talk politics and don't throw stones. You're oil and sands. Well, of course I'd like to sit around and chat. Well, of course I'd like to say and chew the fat. Well, of course I'd like to sit around and chat. There's someone listening in. Once again, we are hungry for a lynching. That's a strange mistake to make. You should turn the other cheek. Living in a glass house. Well, of course I'd like to sit around and chat. Well, of course I'd like to stay and shoot the fire. Well, of course I'd like to sit around and chat. Only, yeah. Only, there's someone listening in.
Radio Tet. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the support. Please subscribe to the channel or like the Facebook page or whatever it is that you're watching this. I'll be back the same time next week. if anybody knows when does the European time change happen? European people, when does your time change happen? Because we had our time change this weekend, which is why we're an hour earlier for you. But as soon as you have your time change, we'll be back to the regular schedules. Does anybody know? At 6:27 Mac, 26th to 27th, which is next weekend. So we're going to be the same. We're going to be the same time next week. We'll still be 7 p.m. in the UK, 8 p.m. in Germany, and then the week after we'll be back to the regularly scheduled times. But I did see that the US voted unanimously to get rid of the time change yesterday. It has to go through whatever the next layer of the Senate, is it? I don't know. Anyway, but if the States does it, then Canada's definitely going to do it. They're not going to be like, oh, we're going to keep our time change, So, that's probably the prompt that we need to make it change, make it stop changing, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a treat. I'll see you at the same time next week. Until then, bye-bye.